All right, turning to the weather now. Whitesnake once asked, who knows where the cold wind blows? Well, the answer to that question tonight is here in Utah.
Oh, and that wind's going to be blowing. It's going to be very cold tonight, Rick. So people are going to want to bundle up and get ready because it's coming. Taking a look outside our own studios right now, we can see that wind is blowing, and we do have our conditions that are going to be making their way. Already 17. It is cold, and that wind picking up 14. Well, we're not even showing what the gust is because it's just too much right now. Wind chill factor down to 3. That is something we're going to be talking about because that wind chill factor is going to play a big factor in all of this. In fact, Utah Lake right now, that is snow streaking by so fast. And I guess freezing because of how cold it is. We're also seeing snow right now outside in Snowbird. So that storm coming down, it's going to be making its way south. That's not going to be the big news because it's not going to be a lot. But we'll take a look at these wind speeds. We're hitting pretty good. I mean, 22 miles an hour still in Provo right now. Milford at 22. That's going to bring this wind chill factor that's going to make things very cold all over the state the next couple of days. In fact, right now we got this big wind chill alert. Look at that, 20 to 30 degrees below zero there as we go on that side there, and it's just going to be felt across all of the state. Now that's going to be going until noon tomorrow, but we're going to watch this, and you're going to see some of this wind chill factors as they start to go check out some of these temperatures. You're going to start to see Sunday night as we're going to start dropping down. We're already below that 5 already, but look at this as we go into the morning. Going to be very cold. You're going to be waking up even by 9 a.m. 9 degrees in Salt Lake, 33 just barely above freezing in St. George. Cedar City dropping down to 2 by the time we get into 5 o'clock tomorrow. These temperatures, these are no joke here. A lot of minuses. You're starting to see those go through as we are checking this out. It's going to stay for a couple of days until we'll start to see things make its way. Let's see how this is all happening. This Arctic air that's coming down, it's going to be making that snow that we've had. It's moving its way down into the southwest corner. That's where it's going to be for a little while. But then you're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to start making its way into the eastern corner, and as it does, that Arctic air is going to start filling in. Sort of that nature abhors a vacuum. Well, it's going to fill everything when that storm leaves with just Arctic air. That's why we're going to feel that cold air coming through, that wind coming, and then this high pressure system is going to come in that's going to keep everything dry, but we are going to be cold, dry, so you're going to see the sun out, but you're not going to feel much of that sun because of what is coming your way, and it's going to be that way for a couple of days until we start seeing maybe toward the end of the week we'll see our next storm coming through. But you can see we're going to get a lot of moisture down in the bottom 2/3 of the state, which is good. We love any moisture that we can get here in Utah. We'll take every bit of it. Let's take a look at our temperatures we're going to get, though. You can see tonight not going to be looking real great, but let's drop down real quick and take a look so you can start to find your city, and you can see it's just going to be cold. A lot of single digits, a lot of negative numbers up north, and not looking much better as we go into central Utah, and then even down into our southern, where St. George only going to be hitting about 41 degrees tomorrow. In fact, let's take St. George and extend that out. We can see what they're going to be looking at. You'll see the temperatures are going to start to rise up a little bit as we get going into that week. So that cold air Monday, Tuesday, then you'll start to see Wednesday, a dramatic jump up, getting up by the time we get into the weekend, getting close to 60. Could hit that by the weekend. So St. George, that's looking not too bad. You just got to go through 2 days of this. Along the Wasatch Front, a little bit different, though, is you're going to see that frigid cold for the first few days. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be cold. So please bundle up, make sure you're warm, and we'll get you more weather coming up. Rick, back to you.